was in the theater and she was permanently injured.
My son was in the theater. I knew that he wanted to see Batman more than anything.
Nobody wants gun violence.
We have a midnight vigil like we have tonight every year.
Every year there's the community that it affected, and there's those who have wounds that you can't see.
It can happen in a blink of an eye.
13 years later, my message would be, one small act of kindness can make a huge ripple effect of love, and love wins always.
Tonight, we remember the 12 people who lost their lives in the mass shooting at Aurora's Century 16 Theater 13 years ago. Their names and faces on your screen now. 70 others were hurt. The emotional scars on our community still present to this day. Thank you for joining us on Denver 7 News at 10. I'm Allie Jenner-John in for Jacqueline Allen this evening. Tonight, the community is gathering for a midnight vigil to remember those lives lost. And that's where we find Denver 7's Maggie Wolanski. She's with us this evening at the Aurora Municipal Center, less than a mile away from where the mass shooting unfolded. Maggie, 13 years gone, but never forgotten.
Allie, people are expected to gather here around 11:30. Now, just a couple minutes ago, I saw some people right here in front of these crosses. Now, they represent the lives that were lost that day. And if you come on up here, you can see 70 cranes here who represent those who were injured in this tragic shooting. Now, I spoke to members of the 720 Memorial Foundation who explained the importance of having this midnight vigil. Crosses.
Every year, there's more and more messages on here that's just so sweet. We will never forget.
Cranes.
Each one of them has a cut in their wing because these are the ones who are wounded.
Community.
When something happens, we all come together and we all are strong for one another.
13 years later, this is how Aurora continues to remember the tragedy that took place inside the former Century 16 movie theater.
I just appreciate the community come out every year too, and because I feel their support as well, and so it's very healing for me.
Heather Dearman, CEO of the 720 Memorial Foundation, was personally impacted.
My cousin was in the theater and she was permanently injured, and she also lost her unborn child and her sweet little daughter, 6-year-old Veronica.
She knows the importance of the midnight vigil.
And we do it every year because we know every year someone will come to the vigil who was affected and it's their first time here. And they weren't ready back then. They weren't ready to be a part of this, but they are now.
Tina Marie Kuhn also feels the weight of this weekend. Her son was in the theater at the time of the shooting.
I knew that he wanted to see Batman more than anything. So
thankfully, her son survived, but she says
it's really hard because I think as a mom, you try to figure out what it was like, and that's hard. It's hard that he was there and I wasn't.
Healing met with heartache, but this community knows they have each other to lean on.
And I have felt that it will always be a part of the Aurora DNA.
Crosses, cranes, community. Can't help but notice your earrings. Will cranes always be a part of your life now?
Yeah, cranes will always be a part of my life now. Ever since we started folding cranes and sending them to other communities, it's very special.